Hello everyone, this is Wilkes, and this is The Police, a game that I only just found out about yesterday. Someone happened to mention it on Reddit, I looked up a Let's Play, and it looked quite interesting to me. And now that I bought the game, let's see what it's about. Alright, so these newspaper headlines kind of frame the world around us, although they could come into play with the levels of the game afterwards. At least that's what I've gathered. I haven't actually played the game myself yet. But this is some nice little world building here, so I appreciate that.
When I was a kid, my father sometimes told me at bedtime that if I closed my eyes and didn't open them for a long time, all the demons would blow away. Yesterday I turned 60, but I still take his advice. Not because I'm sentimental or want to keep the memory of my father alive. I just can't think of a better solution. To get away from all the demons that haunt Freeburg, I'd need to wear a blindfold 24/7. Plus, it's a good idea to act blind when talking to reporters. At least that's what my colleagues say. They're afraid of press conferences. But for me, it's more like a confessional. No matter what lies you tell, you're privately thinking the honest answers. It helps me remember who I am. The fact that I'll be reading all about it in the papers tomorrow is a small price to pay. Call it penance for the preacher. This is the first time I'm afraid of those answers my mind has given me. Not because I'm mad I'm losing my job. Though it's true, I'm mad as hell. Not because I subconsciously blame everyone else. Though I damn sure do blame them. And don't even ask me what my next move is. I can't imagine. But even that doesn't scare me. The worst thing is, I know I'm gonna have to do something. I'll be damned if I know how far I'll go. I may have a lot of vices, but predictability isn't one of them. I learned a long time ago how to drive away the swarming demons. But what do you do when they're trying to rip your soul from your skin? Shutting my eyes tight as I can. The best solution remains the same: play blind. I just hope the reporters think I was blinded by the camera flash.
Oh, and here we actually take control. One of the major parts of this game is dialogue choices, which a lot of games have been trying to do as of late, so hopefully this one feels like your choices actually matter. Some games get that right, like Life is Strange, for example. Some don't. Anyway, let's see. So I think we'd better be friendly about the mayor. And with the press, we want to keep our answers short and simple. Perhaps. Well, no comment's gonna look shady. And that's admitting it. Okay. So only one of these actually says a definite no. That's probably foreshadowing, isn't it? Oh no, thank you guys. Answer those questions like a boss.
How's the back today, Mr. Boyd?
Same as usual.
How did the press conference go?
You can read about it in the newspapers tomorrow. Don't let anyone in.
Well, I am the boss.
Even Mr. Kendrick?
Especially Mr. Kendrick. As soon as I heard the door creak, I knew what face I'd see. When I tell Emma not to let anyone in, there's only one man it could be. Rude, arrogant, no warning. That's Mayor Rogers in a nutshell. White summer shoes, white socks, white shorts, white polo shirt, and the white smile of a hungry shark. Mayor Rogers enters every room like he owns the place. Even the floorboards under his feet sound like they're creaking an apology. He never shied away from the odd corruption scheme. It's like the devil walks behind him. In the movies, the villains controlling the city play golf with the judges. Rogers plays tennis with them instead. That's about the only difference.
Jack, I was hoping to catch you after the press conference. You ran away so quick.
I know that voice.
There's no smoking at City Hall. No reason for me to hang around.
Well, this morning I signed a ban on smoking in all public buildings. Soon you won't be able to smoke here either.
Soon enough, I won't be here at all.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. The people of this city like you, Jack. The police chief of all people. Don't betray that, Jack. Don't get wrapped up in any schemes. Sit nice and quiet for the next 180 days, and you'll be remembered as a hero. That's the only thing that you still have left. Be the hero.
Then how am I supposed to scrape together a retirement fund?
You had a million chances to secure a luxury pension, one that even I would have envied, although I've never set aside any money for myself. I'm not planning to retire anytime soon.
Oh, what a dick.
180 days of quiet, Jack. That's all I need. I don't have any problems with you, and you won't have any problems with me. I have a new assistant, Troy Starr. If you have something to tell me, call him. But try not to bother him. He's a busy man.
I'll do my best.
And quit smoking up the office. One of my friends will be using it soon.
Alright, wasn't ready for that.
Oh, I'm sorry, babe. Only the mayor has this number. Mr. Mayor?
Yeah, is this Troy Starr?
Yes?
Go fuck yourself, Troy Starr.
Oh, man. Sorry, that was funny. Alright. First of all, I gotta give props to the voice actors. Specifically Jack. I'm pretty sure I read that his voice actor voiced Duke Nukem as well, which explains his exaggerated gruff tone. I like it though, it's charming. Wait, believes feud with mayor led to... I did not say that at all. Like, there's no way they could twist my words to say that. Okay, sure.
Cops don't use the police station cafeteria anymore. There's some kind of stigma against sitting shoulder to shoulder with your partners. Everybody just takes snacks from the machines or grabs a meal and hammers it down in the corner like a vulture on a corpse. The main thing? Don't look into anyone's eyes. Could be construed as an invitation to sit together. The only people eaten here are ghosts. My deputy, Francis Kendrick. He recently became one of those ghosts. The subject of one of the most devastating corruption scandals in the history of Freeburg. No evidence to support the accusations, but everyone knows Kendrick's days are numbered. I need that file I asked for. Needs to be ready tonight. Francis didn't say anything, but I understood. Ghosts aren't supposed to talk. Besides, I got a feeling he was already finished.
Would you like to receive tips about how the game works? Show me what you got. Or, I'm a 60-year-old police chief and I don't need your fancy tutorials. But, for real, I do kind of need to know how to play this. Organizes upcoming work assignments into shifts for today and tomorrow. I can move employees between shifts. Important characteristics. Professionalism. Oh, so this guy is amazing. Okay. Rise and fall over the course of their career. Truth. Energy. Alright, but you get 5, so it's generous. Oh, okay. Well, I imagine you'd have to drink if you had a job like this. Alright. Well, it only lets you pick from these guys to keep it simple, so we'll start the day. Well, this is a lot more cheerful than I thought it'd be. Oh well. Alright, respond to a call. And the number of units correlates to the threat, so. Alright. So we'll go ahead and send a couple of them. Maybe not the best ones, but these two should be able to handle it. I'm sorry, this music's great. I haven't heard it before. Anyway. During a showing of Citizen Kane, Drunk Man Chips and Rosebud. Spoiler alert, jeez. Alright. Well, he's in a fight, so we might need 2 people. Let's go with, well, not Price. Let's go with these guys. What is that, rain? Yep, sure is. Reports. Alright, avoid dead people. But a victory for the police force of Townsville. The city of Townsville! I missed that show, man. Alright, another victory. It's probably giving it to us because it's the first day. Alright, let's see. Clashed with each other. Yeah, I may need 2 people again. Proceed. Then we'll wait a bit for these guys to get back, and then we'll click on this, because we got plenty of time. Alright. 3 teenagers armed with 1 shotgun. Okay, so... yeah, better just send back up. Better be safe. Purdy. In Austin, Texas. Oh, shoot. Assault. They stole his guitar, those bastards. Okay. Oh, wait, it takes 3. Hang on a second. So those guys are there. Okay, good. Offender caught. Officers unharmed. Open and shut case, Johnson. You guys won't be back in time. Let's go ahead and send... yeah. Oh, SWAT is your... okay.
Looks like we have a situation here.
She sounded so sarcastic. Oh my gosh. Okay. When your cops aren't sure how to proceed, they might... Is the time still ticking? No, it's not. Okay. Well, let's keep it practical. Yeah, awesome. Okay, so SWAT here can also be your backup on missions, but I don't believe you can use it on every single mission. You mainly have your officers or your detectives, and SWAT's only available sometimes. But when you can use it, you should. I think it's single use per round, per level. Reports. Price, it's your fault, isn't it? It's totally your fault. Why is she still here? Like, does Jack owe her a favor? I would just fire her, but there might be a price to pay later. Okay, I've been screwing around. End the day. I'm sorry, y'all. So sorry. If you think you'll need a couple of extra hands, they can work overtime. Yeah, that exactly. Alright, so... no, we're good. Thanks, guys. Even though you detectives didn't do anything.
Used to be, when I asked Kendrick to stay late at the office, he liked to grumble and crack wise. Nowadays, he doesn't have the strength for it. Slumped shoulders, blank stare, wrinkled skin. The past few weeks, I don't hardly recognize my old friend. In his younger years, he reminded me of a gallant royal officer in an old Kipling story. Kendrick isn't just crumbling under the weight of the public pressure, but from the shame of it all. Internal Affairs raided the library he inherited from his grandfather, hoping they'd find buckets of cash stashed in the pages. Heard about the look on his face, the fearless policeman standing helpless in horror. I've known Francis for 30 years. The past 20 years, he's played loose with the law. And I know that at a certain point, every stolen dollar brings more misery than anything else. Probably sounds crazy, but I sympathize with the guy. What can I do? Your friends are your friends, and these are the waters we swim in.
Called all of the people on that list today. Now they know you're in business, so you could get a call from any of them. You don't need to worry about any of them. I've cleared them all.
And what kind of business are we talking here?
It's nothing too serious, just like you asked. Should be just a few small favors. Payments will vary depending on the situation and who you're dealing with. How much are you looking to earn?
$500,000.
$500,000? Why not a whole million?
Because everybody wants to take $1 million. Figured I'd try something different.
$500,000 in 180 days? Well, you could earn it all above board if you netted all the big fish and hit all your bonuses.
Never knew you for a fisherman.
Well, you never got into my business, and I'm not trying to get into yours. But be careful about bringing in any other cops. Sooner or later, they'll put the finger on you. And one more thing, Jack. I remember what you said, but I should probably add one more name to that list. Christopher Sand.
Sand. Christopher G. Sand. Everyone knows the name, but few could tell you who he is. The old man stays away from the spotlight. Always wears old-fashioned jeans and knitted sweaters. Gives to charity. Rarely attends social events. An avid hunter, I hear. Even dabbles in poetry. You'd never guess he's the head of the oldest and most powerful gang in the city. Goes back as far as his great-grandfather. And Sand is strict about following the old rules. He rarely involves himself in commonplace murders and robberies. Hardly needs to intimidate anyone to get his point across. The people who work for him each have their sphere. They provide protection where needed, even work with the authorities when they want to make a deal. Meanwhile, Sand pulls the strings without getting his hands dirty. People sometimes mistake his quiet approach. A couple years ago, an arms dealer decided to expand its business without asking permission, and his whole family paid the price. In 4 weeks, Sand killed 31 people. Old men, women, even a few teenagers. And Sand's people made sure every paper reported it. Frank, I don't want to hear you say that name again.
Jack, please, listen to me. I'm in with these guys.
We agreed, Frank. That's not the kind of business I'm into. I don't go there. Never have, never will.
Alright, so you don't, but he does. Okay. You don't work for the Mafia. Alright, this is a good place to stop for now. Thank you guys for watching. If you're still here, please leave a like if you liked, and I will see you guys tomorrow.